The Xiaomi 12S Ultra has entered the chat and it says it's the bokeh king. Let's discuss this on
Engineer Reacts.
I'm sitting here with the Xiaomi 12S Ultra and this is my first reaction to it. So I want to give you my initial impressions and we'll do a quick camera tour and we'll talk about what's going to be coming on the channel because there's a lot of stuff that I've got to cover with this device. So let's just go ahead and open this up. All right, so now that we have our device, let's take a quick look at it. If you notice right here, there's beautiful vegan leather here. I mean, it's outstanding. And I'll just slide it next to the Vivo X80 Pro. Now, I will point out real quick before we jump into it is I personally believe this is the perfect size for flagships. I think the Pixel 6 Pro is a little bit too wide and a little bit too tall. And I feel the same way with the S22 Ultra. I think Xiaomi and Vivo have nailed it. And I think that's the reason why the iQOO series is this size as well. And their 12S Pro is very close to this as well. Yeah, so if we look here, this is smooth, even though it has a nice charcoal back, and this is just a nice leather feel. All right, so it's got nice little Xiaomi branding here. You have your Leica branding as well, and we can just start right back here. You have your 1-inch sensor, you have your ultra wide, you have your macro, and you have your telephoto here. Flipping onto the side, you can see you have your power button, your up and down volume rocker, IR blaster, mic, speaker, and flipping it over here, you have your SIM card tray. You also have microphone, USB-C port, and your other bottom fire speaker. And these speakers are tuned by Harman Kardon. They usually do a very good job. And one thing I'll point out, when you put this on its back, really no rocking. Actually, there's a little bit of rocking here. There's a little, yeah. I'm going to be covering a lot of things like when it comes to performance, because the early information that I have is that we're probably going to look at the back half devices, the ones that are delivered with the 8 Plus Gen 1, as kind of different than the ones that didn't have it before, especially when you look at like maybe a OnePlus that was in the US market and a Samsung. But when you look at the other OEMs, won't be as big of a gap, but there is a significant performance difference, which is great. So it seems like efficiency has improved as well as just overall performance. One thing I also wanted to point out too is the camera. So we are going to be spending a lot of time with the camera. So if we look here, I'm going to be going in a lot of these different modes, but we'll just do normal photo. We won't do portrait, but I just wanted to kind of show, actually, let's see if I can do this. Let me add these pixel buds back here. This is in focus and the pixel buds are starting to bokeh out. So I've heard you. There's a lot of things that people want me to test. One of the creators, Cobra, wants me to replace my main full frame camera with this camera, the rear sensor, just to see if the bokeh is something that's worthy to kind of use as a talking head for people that are doing YouTube. So I'll test that out, as well as we're going to go through our comparisons. So some of the most requested for comparison, the current reigning champ, the Vivo X80 Pro, best camera system right now. I've had people ask about the S22 Ultra, so we'll have comparisons with that. I've had people ask about the Pixel 6 Pro, so we'll be doing that. And I've also had people ask about the OnePlus 10 Pro. So when I look at these camera systems, the one thing that I notice, or if I can just kind of share, is this is going to probably be the king of depth of field. So bokeh is where this is going to come in. And we'll see where it overall performs. We'll also see kind of the jack of all trades, how it performs compared to the Xiaomi 12S Ultra. Grabbing the phone and taking a picture, this autofocus is really fast. So we need to go and see what these do next to each other. And then this, it's claim to fame. The OnePlus kind of gets a knock. I love the pictures that come out of the OnePlus, and the 4K 120 is just unbelievable. I'm gonna see if I can do anything that would make me want to grab this for slow motion B-roll. Grab this for slow motion B-roll over this. And so we're gonna have a lot of fun. And hopefully by the time I'm done with all these videos, people will see that it's, instead of going, oh, this is the best, this is the best, this is the best, this is the best, this is the best. Hey, why don't we pick the tool that we use for the right job? It's a lot of great phone tech right here that we can kind of enjoy and have fun with. This was just a quick early impressions with the Xiaomi, I have to say, I'm totally impressed. The operating system is smooth as butter. So I'm gonna go through and fully set this up and come back with my next videos. And before you go, click here if you want to see any more videos on this Xiaomi or other Xiaomis I've done recently. And with that, we're out.